So
They did a really good job of getting things I think they wanted and doing a really good job of trying to deny you as much as possible. So yeah, I have to agree.
yeah,
They really had a good strategy, sort of looking at what was here and going, we need to sort of prioritize this stuff, but at the same time looking at what was going on. The one thing I gotta ask there is like, did you just straight up not want to play the infest combo? Because like in terms of taking it from someone, because
I didn't even
you
fucking
guys
see
didn't
it.
even see it. Well, we had it on the list
I
there, and we
didn't.
didn't even
We
talk
were
about it
not
because we
talking
were
about it.
assuming you guys had it covered, and it was like we talked reaming off all the other things that could possibly be comboed with it, thinking, oh, they're never gonna let that happen. And sure enough, it made its way through.
Somehow it still worked out for us. But looking at this draft, I mean, there are so many top tier 1 abilities. Sukuchi,
Yeah. So we
Wild
see the Sakuchi
Access.
picked up first. That's not surprising. Is it gonna be the Wild Axes here or
I'm
the Glaives?
assuming the Wild Access.
Yes,
Yeah.
Wild Axes. All right. So now we start seeing.
Then he
Oh,
gets
I
the
was gonna say
Blink, and now he
tank. Okay,
gets. Now he gets
Blink.
the Glaives of Wisdom on Invoker. Really strong.
Infernal Blade
Oh,
was
or
another one
even
I
Infernal
called
Blade.
out the Infernals. That's real strong as well.
Uh,
I don't know actually which one's stronger there.
but if they ever get Doom to level 25 with his
Oh,
150% cleave talent,
I hate
it's
fighting
gonna
Sleight
be
of Fist as it
strong.
is, just in general. It's one of those abilities that I feel you just push one button and everyone dies.
Yeah, it's quite a lot. I mean, there's still Devour. Okay, they're picking it up
Yep.
on Lifestealer now. You can even play support with it, and you're just a super rich
All right, the
support.
the Razor's got to get the glaives here. You can't give that to yeah, you can't give
Yeah,
that to the
I
clone.
agree.
That
I
would just be
agree with
too much.
the Razor. And Razor even 2.2 int gains are not the
It's not
worst.
horrible. It's not horrible. It's definitely better than
And now
everyone
he
else.
can. Okay, and he denies the Unleash, because the Unleash with Glaives of Wisdom plus Shard would have been awesome. And he might get Rage now on Queen
Yeah,
of Pain. Yeah,
I was gonna say it's either the
good pickup.
rage or the leash. Maybe the
That's a strong position one already now on Queen of Pain.
geminate there as well, but
And double shard now for Razor. I like the Storm Surge, especially on Razor with the level 20 talent. He's like a race car, permanently hasted.
feels really good.
Beastmaster going for full control. Lifestealer should also maybe get some stuns now, or gets the Doom. Also good pickup. They have like 2 really good stun combos now on G2OP with Jakiro, Dispose into Hoofstorm, Beastmaster, Roar into Ice Path. That's like 5 seconds
It's
stun
all the
coming out
lockdown
from
they want. We then see
both
the
of these
Invoker
guys.
pick up the big ult to go with it, right? If they're gonna be locked down into these places, let's throw down the Macropire.
I love the Invoker build, to be honest. You get the, what's it called? Liquid Frost, the
Yes, the
shard
Liquid
ability
Frost
from
ability.
Macropire, plus Infernal Blade, plus a Witch Blade. You hit somebody once and they are,
Walk away and they're dead.
yeah, they are nearly dead from that, just from that. Then you get some spell amp and you can really one-shot people.
So this is an interesting pickup. I didn't really see this coming out here with the Shearing Chains with the combo with the Sakuchi, but I really do like that.
Oh,
Getting
it's
the
pretty,
Swarm as well is a good pickup. It's a self-counter to the Sakuchi.
exactly, yeah. And
The
you can get
Sakuchi.
into position for great Searing Chains with Sukuchi.
Yep. It's not something I
You have
would
the
have thought of,
mobility.
just natural, and it makes a lot of sense. They are missing that lockdown component.
Invoker, yeah, tripling down on the shards. And yeah, the what's the called? Scorched Earth is really great on Doom with 3 talents coming out for it. And you even apply it while you're in slide because you're on top of the enemy.
Yep.
You kind of like the Doom combo.
So who's going to be picking up the feast? That's the real question.
True. I was actually expecting that Doom would prioritize the feast over the Ghoul Frenzy.
Yeah.
And also Razor doesn't pick it up. Interesting.
Quab could go for it. I also really like Shadow Strike for the laning stage.
Quap
A lot
should
of the
actually go for it, yeah, for the feast. Prefers the sidekick. I would have put the sidekick on the support and get the feast on the Queen of Pain.
I mean, a Lifestealer could snatch it. Seems unlikely, though, I think. But maybe the Invoker goes for it. Yeah, for the laning stage, Shadow Strike really strong. And good synergy with Static Link as well.
Maybe now there are not many support abilities left. Yeah, he grabs the last words, but Not too great, I would say.
What does Darren go here? Does he go Flame Guard or does he go Retaliate? I think Retaliate's better.
I would get it retaliate.
Retaliate, I think.
Invoker can
So
go
this-
Ghost Walk and has nice talents with it. Yeah, perfect. Level 10 talent, minus 25 seconds cooldown, so it's on 20 seconds.
And
It's
Weaver,
like
what do you think here? EMP could be
just
pretty.
AMP or Arcane Curse, I would say. Let's see. Arcane Curse, yeah.
Marcy
So Marcy
immediately picking up the
cosplaying
track back.
Weaver with some control. Actually, not a bad build. Then
Swarm, nice. Swarm is really nice.
so, but how are they laning this? Center should be the off laner, Doom the mid, and Marcy safe lane. Ah no, wait, they have Razor too. So Marcy 4, Razor safe lane. On the other side, Weaver mid or Invoker mid. They can both play it. Queen of Pain safe. Maybe they play Access offlane. Let's see
This is hard to
what they are
call.
going for.
It's really hard to call.
Many options here, yeah. I'm really interested who's the best team in NA. Is it G2OP or is it SQCavemen? We're gonna find out now.
Prepare for battle.
I always try to guess who's the mid here from the items they're pulling out, but it's often hard to do.
I think the overlay didn't load till now.
I need to
Really?
switch it. It needs about a minute to fire up with the new heroes.
Okay. okay. Thought it insta loads. So we got Godpa playing the Weaver, probably mid then, and Mike Nolan, also known as 999, playing the Invoker safe lane. And Queen of Pain actually being the offlaner. That's interesting. I mean, has Rage to escape.
It's going to be really annoying to fight against that Clop.
And Doom at some point should be able to auto-rest the Weaver, even if he has access, which is really great for... And 2 other nukes, really great for playing mid. But Light is just so much harass over time.
Especially on a chunky boy like Doom.
Yeah, 65 base damage or 63. You're not going to see a rune fight.
I haven't seen a rune squabble in a while yet here. In terms of, I thought we saw a couple
I'm
yesterday.
also... I can also just say that I'm also too scared always to play aggressive on the runes as a safe lane carry, because it really punishes you hard if you play aggressive on the rune.
Alrighty.
So we talked a little bit about this mid lane matchup with the Weaver with the axes and the Doom with the Slight here.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean...
down to safe lane there, we got the Razor and Marcy.
Very annoying lane here. Shikuchi constantly running through you. You can have Swarm on you. You can be held in place with Searing Chains, and then Razor's got Germinate attack and
Yeah, it's so good harass.
Glaives.
Glaives plus Germinate. It's once he has some levels in both, it's gonna be so annoying to play against that harass.
Yeah, but we see the equal sort of harass on the other side, right? In terms of you don't want to be fighting into that Quap directly.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of damage there. The Shadow Strike, as we talked about there, not to be underestimated as an initial laning ability. If
But
the
this is a
Sakuchi
lane where I think...
overcommits,
Sorry,
could be a problem.
This is a lane where I think the sidekick is actually way more helpful. Because they're going to come at you, you're going to drop sidekick, allows you to fight them, so they can't just bully you. And it also allows you to get your health back. So...
Yeah, but they still got... nice. They aggro to creep so the pull doesn't go through on the bot lane.
Meanwhile, let's jump up top there and see how that's working out. There's already a bit of a squabble over the farm here. It looks like Wife Stealer maybe in a bit of trouble. He's already fairly low. The courier's coming out and
Could lose
around.
his courier.
That's
Yeah,
going to
his
be a
courier's
courier
dead.
snipe.
Courier has been killed.
We got a button for that.
Boom.
And Mike didn't have the boar in position to keep slowing the life stealer. Otherwise, he would have been dead for sure.
Yeah, this Infernal Blade is just gonna make this lane awful. Like, it's one of those spells on a long range hero like Techies or Lina or Invoker.
Two
Just
melees
never-
against it. I hate laning against Infernal Blade. I really, absolutely hate it.
I'm actually surprised
here we
here
go.
that the Centaur is the top of the net, like the last hit here. This is really surprising to me. I would have thought that the Infernal
I mean-
Blade would have zoned him out even harder.
I think the Lifestealer is the one who's maybe been hit a little bit more.
I mean, he has nice base damage, Centaur.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice
wild
base
mid.
damage.
Ooh, mid. He's so
Yeah,
in the
Wild
tomb.
Axes there doing work again. The plasma field.
Oh, he might be in trouble. Gets the tower aggro on the Weaver.
Ooh, pops the tango.
But
It's running down.
Has
Sleight
one
of
more
fist
slice.
isn't enough. One more hit will be. He will chase, and that will probably
my
be a
God,
problem.
yes.
Oh my gosh. One more from either side.
pops the south.
Walks out of
and
the
touches
axis.
the axis.
Nicely done.
Oh my god.
That's what I mean.
Both
One button.
playing with fucking
One
fire.
button. A little more damage, and he was going to kill that Weaver.
There's another
He's
slight
got it
kill
in like
there.
1 second.
Weaver, actually.
He's just trying to zone him from not going towards the bot rune.
They're both so aggressive here, though. It's like I feel like any second they're just going to jump on each other.
Boom. Now has level 5. And
Oh,
he
the
wants
plasma
to
field.
die.
Oh, there it is. We finally have the first blood.
And will he tip him? That's the question. Okay, no, got the behaving.
Goes for the rune instead, like a mature gentleman. All the while
I
top
didn't
here.
expect that.
Yeah, this is not how we expected this to be going down, is it?
No, normally you get like zoned away by Infernal Blade as a melee hero. but
Just calm down, just calm down, just calm down. It's level fucking 2. When he gets
yeah,
level 3 in it,
still.
Like,
it
Really
literally
hard
goes
as a
up.
melee.
It literally goes by like the scale is percentage based per level and an extra flat 10 burn damage per level. So, and the cooldown is also shorter. Like this thing, the way this thing scales is like a literal joke.
I'm probably jumping the gun here, but it does feel like Centaur is having a lot more of a free lane here than I really thought, given 26 last hits compared to the 17 of that.
Godbus stepping it up, killing the Doom another time on mid.
Yep, the Wild
Looks
Axis
like he
combined
used
with the
all
plasma
3
field.
remnants. And he also, I didn't watch it, but I assume he used all 3 remnants.
Yep, to get the position there to activate the freezing field. Plasma field, I should say.
And if we look at bot lane, even there's a slight CS advantage for the Razor over the Queen of Pain. They have the center in position. Marcy in trouble.
Now in trouble. Out come that good stun. A little bit more.
Yeah,
Second.
deny,
there we
deny,
go.
or could have denied him. Could have denied him.
And then at mid we see a run for the rune. And Godbug gets it.
That's really good for the Weaver. You can leave these here and farm and go take a jungle stack or something if he wants to.
Alright, now we can focus on top. Level 3 Infernal Blade has been secured. All is good. All is good.
All is
And
right.
got a Vanguard on Centaur. I mean, Centaur's goal this game probably is just pushing
Top of the
lanes.
network.
Eye of the Storm, retaliates, just tank the tower, get a scepter maybe later on, a heart, maybe a shard also, and he's like Really annoying and
Yeah,
hard to deal with.
here's what Noxville's talking about, though, right? You get 1 1/3 of blade on him at this point, and a bunch of his health.
Thought
disappeared.
about playing the Doom another time.
Got the Doom mid again. TP's out. As I say, I should just be shitting mid. It's where all the action is.
Yeah.
Getting on mid. No worry, Godbuzz already doing that. Top lane could be some action. Roma getting wrapped around. Here comes the stun. Where's the Infernal Blade? Ah,
No.
Invoker's just having a laugh.
A little bit too far away there.
But he's doing the meme build on Invoker as I thought with the Witchblade. He's already queued that up. Getting the Shark
he's
probably once it's available
gonna-
at minute 15.
He's gonna hit you once and you're gonna be so slow.
Yeah, look at that damage. Maybe by the time that's all said
But
and
the
done.
Centaur can actually play around a Blade Mail, and once the Invoker hits him, Blade Mail, and Invoker burns himself.
No, that's all whatever cool, bro. That's like... That'll be fine.
I was gonna say,
I
there's just
wanna
a bigger, better item than a blade mail at this point, isn't there? He's got the farm for it. At least he looks like he's gonna continue to have the farm for it.
I think it's not bad on him. You can even use it to farm with it. I mean, he has retaliates and... I don't think it's horrible. Oh, they're committing on the Invoker on top. He TP's out. And it's too late.
Bringing the Weaver for help, but too late there as well. He'll look for a little cleanup on the Centaur here, but we all know that Centaur's tanky with that blink.
Last word on the Weaver, so he cannot cast his
Now
spells
they're
for...
looking for the Lifestealer, but he's gone. DP's out. That should have been your initial target.
Makes a little bit of space for our Doom.
Tower is in danger.
Yep, Doom's gone mid, starts farming that up.
Yeah, Doom needs some time to recover now.
Interesting, he's going Maelstrom, which is an item you always associate with slides. But there's also a lot of other things that people run with slide builds, right? Like the Battle Fury builds is...
Yeah.
I haven't seen anyone
Everyone
run a
is
Battle Fury build
just
on
crit-
Slight in a long time. Is it just falling off, or is it just me?
I'm doing it. I'm doing it every time.
Every
But
time?
people hate... Yes?
Yeah, Blop always does it.
Ugh.
But
Why do you
it's
like it
not
so much?
maybe-
Tell them it about me. Yeah, I would go the Maelstrom every single time.
Maelstrom might be the smarter choice, but... I kinda like the Battle Fury. It just feels good having some mana region with the... Oh!
Oh!
Remnant
Moving
in,
mid
just looking for
again?
the kill, but they got help in the form of the Lifestealer. He's
He
here,
has
throws
no
down the
remnants
slow.
left.
Out come the other one. Marcy's here now to help out too. You look for the Doom, but he will not find it.
Where's the tip back? Where's the tip back?
There's no tips.
Didn't shit it.
Come on.
What the hell?
Thought we are having an NA versus NA matchup.
Oh, action top
Alright.
lane, Invoker
Oh,
getting gone.
Invoker.
Oh, it's hitting all the wrong targets. It's hitting all the creeps.
Yeah.
That is
Joker.
unlucky.
Yeah, but Invoker having a harder time than I thought.
But this is what we needed, though, right?
Sla-
In terms of that, Invoker got free farm with, you know, everyone else being the way that they are. This could have been a problem.
Still is gonna have probably 15 minutes shot Witchblade treads. I mean, Witchblade and Brown Boots.
And to be honest, that's
Which
all he
is,
really needs, right? In terms of really starting to get rolling.
I think Blink Dagger is really nice. I think he needs a little
I mean, he
more
has
HP.
Ghost Walk. He has Ghost Walk. You can cast Ghost Walk, then get one hit off. Maybe the Ghost Walk is available again, and you can...
Oh, here we go. Getting got it.
Oh! Tries to run
Roma,
him down.
no
Oh, there you go.
And now
Last
we have
tip.
to see a tip. Now we have
Yeah.
to see a tip.
He had Fairy
And there's
Fire, by the way. He had a Fairy Fire available the whole time.
I think he thought he was going to get out there, and the last hit wasn't going to get him, but probably should have popped it.
Big play by Roma here. On the top lane.
Out bottom, they are scared. They're hiding down under the tower here. 3 of them are collapsing on them. Yeah, they dive right down under tower and decide to get the hell out of here.
And Razor is doing the right thing, going away, farming the jungle.
Get
It's
out
not
of here,
his,
Mercy.
not his duty to defend the bot tower, but they gonna get it now. And Doom is still struggling to get his first core item to accelerate his farm. Closing in, but still
That's
not
sort of
there.
my issue. That's sort of my issue with Maelstrom. Oh,
Yeah,
Invoker
but-
gonna.
Oh,
Gets
Invoker
run down.
again.
Now the Doom's in trouble though. They've got 2 in the neighborhood. The Quap
Oh.
laying into him. It's Unleash doing work. Finds another target.
Global, so he cannot scooch.
Nice
Beautiful.
use of the global there.
Yeah, Invoker is definitely having a rage at his teammate Rob for all that he's done.
Radiant should look
Shout out to
their
Mike
middle
Nolan.
tower. Dire should look to their top tower.
And Center going for a Sanj as the next item.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yep, I think it's a good pickup. Like he doesn't need a lot in terms of getting rolling here.
It's not bad, it's not bad.
Doom coming out on the Weaver.
The Weaver!
His team doing a really fucking good job of blocking him.
Oh, that was so good. Oh, the slight just missed too.
Big slides.
Oh, it blinks forward, finds the poor Beastmaster here. They will be looking
Yeah,
for
Quap's
more.
also in a
That's
little bit of trouble.
big centaur there. Oh, they'll find the Doom
Okay,
though.
he's not-
He blinks in, trying to
Oh,
help
but now
out.
they are
They
deep
throw
in.
down that wall, and that slows down that centaur so much they'll be able to just run at him now.
1 second for Blink.
Yep, blink
And he
away.
gets starts.
Blinky dagger. There's nothing more frustrating than being doomed, and all your teammates are like bopping and like blocking you, trying to get past you so they can get in, and you're like, guys, I'm doomed. Let me the fuck out of here.
Get me out of
But
there.
but he managed to get out and go back in. So
Oh.
all
And on
is
top.
all is good.
Top, he
Razor
infested
jumps
the
into
creep
a
running
creep.
away.
Oh, he's got to call out
Oh.
the ult. Just to run away some more. That feels like a lot wasted just to run away. But he does get out, so I guess that's worth something.
Yeah, and Darren Ty also going for a Maelstrom build with the shard. His shard is going to be pretty nice. He gets upgrades on 3 of his spells and an extra ability, which is Open Wounds, that comes along with Infest. So
Hmm?
some real good value that comes out.
Pretty good, yeah.
Looks like the Doom is finally finished up the farming item here. It's just calling it out in the courier. Razor
So
is
now
a
you should catch up.
decent way away from
Like
his
it
as
did.
well, still.
Radiant should look to their middle tower.
Do see the
Question
blink.
coming in from Twisted Ambitions in the Twitch chat saying, I'm surprised Razor is so poor. Well, that's just how capitalism works in this trickle-down economy. Darren Ty relegated to the bottom. And he's our jungle boy right now. He's got a Possessed Mask in the stash lined up, and they'll no doubt fly out along with his Mithril Hammer in a second.
He's
got
gonna buy
both of
that
those.
here any second, pull that out.
So, yeah, sad game.
Overall, if we look at I mean, Radiant has a gold lead, 2k, mostly on the back of Centaur. Was going for
I would say completely on the
Sanj
back
and
of
Kaya.
Centaur. It's Centaur and then 3 Dire heroes. So,
Oh, look at that. All these other people joining chat. Some more shoutouts happening here for Piggy Dota 2022. Famous techies player. Able to carry against the Lensk tryhard stack. Thank you for shoutouts. We also have Haru. Oh,
see the Desolator
back
now
from-
finished up on the Quap. That's going to be a big. They smoke up now. They're looking for someone.
I think
Unleash
Desolator's
is
a
like-
little bit weird. A little bit
level
weird.
1 Unleash is not that strong in my opinion. You need like level 2 on it, so you get 4 strikes per Fury. And especially on level 3, it's kinda strong with the 5 attacks. Whoa! Silence plus Roar on the Doom. And he's
That's
gone.
enough to bring down the Doom there for sure.
The thing is, the thing about the Desolator is like you obviously get the value of hitting someone, but like with something like Unleash, you're just hitting the same person over and over. You're not getting like extended value. What is nice though is with the rework for the Soul Stealer, where you gain 2 damage for every time you kill someone who dies with corruption on. This really does allow the item to scale a little bit better, and maybe as an indicator of future items to come. You know, it's quite a rare concept in Dota where the item scales in
Yeah.
such a way.
Cool.
Like we
It's
had
always
kind of
been
the
the other way
idea
around,
of
like BKB.
buying up an item or that kind of thing.
And they're
to level it
forcing
up.
a bad macro pyre from Invoker in the Dire jungle.
Well, they want to clear up these creepies, right?
But he got the items we were talking about. Witchblade, the shard. Now he's opting out for Dragon Lance.
Dragonlance. Yeah, I think that's a fair shot. He does need some more stats. Like at the moment, he's got only 1,000 HP. Centaurs are like nearly 3k. Even Lifestealer, who's playing a very support role, got Blink Dagger, no stat items, has 1,200, so like 25% more than him. So yeah, it's pretty dire when this type of situation happens.
Doom on the Invoker top.
Oh, he'll get run down
He
for sure.
is gone.
They're looking for one more. The Remnant into the trees. He's TPing out, so the stun will just miss.
I SPF too late.
Just miss.
To be honest, I wouldn't be unhappy with even a Lincoln Sphere on the Invoker.
And Bondini unleashing his power on the Doom. And he's gone. And
The
when
only
we
thing-
look at neutral items, G2OP, the Invoker is praying for a growth bow. I mean, Radiant already has one, but Dire is still praying for it. What
Here's the thing is, what do you think about Lincolns on the Invoker, Blob? Defensive item, probably worse than BKB in obviously in general, but in this game the Lincoln specifically stops things like Doom, Last Word being cast on you, and that's about it. And I think those are the big threats.
Yeah, but
Really
you have
just for
double
the
edge
Doom.
to easily pop it.
That's true, but the Double Edge does have that animation time, so like the bigger threat is you get blinked and doomed, right?
That's true. I mean, but
He
it's
doesn't-
still on the lifesteal, so if he has fast fingers, last word you, and then dooms you still.
That's true.
But
In
maybe
general,
that's enough
just-
time for the Invoker to get
Ghost
the Infernal out. Or the Ghost
Or
Walker.
Ghost Walk.
Cut from the same cloth.
There
Anyway.
is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
Razor is still looking at
Big
poverty
smoke
levels.
in the Radiant jungle by G2OP.
We'll find the
Oh,
one
they
here.
get it. They Infernal Blade. Time out.
Catching only the Marcy, that's...
Middle tower is under attack.
I don't think that's worth it, just getting the position 5 on the enemy team.
Well, they
There's
also
a
now know
4-man
exactly
smoke
where
rotation.
everyone is, though, because they saw the 2 reveal in terms of mid and top, so
Radiant's
they at least get
The
the
problem
vision.
is that. So here's the thing, right? After that, they have to send someone mid to push out. No one can really go top to deal with the Centaur, so he's gonna be able to jungle and just carry on putting pressure as soon as he sees
Yeah,
the situation bottom. So they do get a tier 2, but
yeah, they still
Centaur's in
make
a
it
good
work.
position.
Mhm.
top tower.
Centaur's
And
in
they
a
get
good
the
position to
outpost.
just do stuff.
Radiant's
It needs to be a full rotation. We see that that's what they're doing now. They're moving all 5 heroes as one squad to try to find out someone else either mid, or they could have gone with a
The
TP
Centaur
top.
going for a heart as the next item, so he's gonna be very fucking tanky, especially once he gets the double edge stacks out with the shard, which gives him bonus 15 strength. So he's gonna be like 7-8k HP at some point. It's gonna be interesting how G2OP is battling that.
They go looking for the Centaur here, but they can't find him. He's away into the trees again with the blink. That's, as you say, a lot of time wasted hunting for them in the jungle here, without finding anyone.
But it looks like there could be an engagement soon. They do have vision. I don't know if you can see this wonderful hawk positioned, scouting out the Centaur.
Oh, smoke on SQCavemen. And they will run straight into the Weaver.
Oh,
They're hoping for a big doom on the Weaver. And they get it.
They got it.
Double too late.
Oh, they also find the guy there hiding in the trees.
And Weaver is still
gone.
doomed, running away.
So they won't have the Centaur.
Hopper's getting some good damage off here though. Oh, one
Yeah.
hit, 2 hits. He's gonna kill him. He's gonna kill him.
DD doing work there.
Yeah, foot is
Oh, and
fucked.
doomed also dies.
I mean, it wouldn't be a team fight if Invoker didn't die right at the start. And
And meanwhile, Razor is chilling, farming up. Who said he's a poor boy? He's not that poor anymore.
Just working on that BKB slowly but surely.
Yeah, but Centaur only needs 1.5k more gold, and he has his heart. Then he can just permanently push in lanes and pressure towers and forces reactions from G2OP.
You have to bring all 5 heroes to bear as well, otherwise you're probably just going to die or he's going to run away. So we got the smoke coming out there as well. They're hunting again. They will find
they
the
find
Razor
Razor.
this time. That's a good target. There's like the Mercy's also found out there. She'll run back.
Hey, without clicking on the silencer, guess how much ints Darren has still in this game?
0.
Looking at this
Yeah.
Centaur bottom.
What's right? I didn't even click on it.
So, okay, Blob cheated, but he still got the right answer.
No, I didn't. But I thought like he was in no kills that I've seen. So
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
but still a slight gold lead for SQCavemen, but G2OP is hanging in.
It's a little less unfavorable than it was before, I'd say. It looks like Radiant is calling their way back up there in terms of it's not all resting on the shoulders of Centaur anymore. The Razor's starting to climb up there. Gotta call out this Hawk. It's been sitting in some great places here. Got them some good vision. People moving in where they're going to be coming from.
Okay, they're popping the glyph, trying to defend their mid.
All 5 is here, so now's the time. Oh, they got the deny.
And they get the deny. Will they disengage on G2OP or are they looking for a fight? Getting the Hawk to get some vision over them. Ah, and we see the Rave Pact on... Who finished it? The Lifestealer. Nice.
Invisibility.
Yep, that's going to help out significantly at this point, I would imagine.
Quite a lot. Cutting the damage by 30% from Queen of Pain.
Yep. Doesn't help if you're not in the neighborhood, though.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Centaur cutting the creep waves. And he got his heart.
Razor's still working towards his BKB here.
Queen of Pain popped that ult. Oh, and he gets the invis, but still dies to Weaver.
Running at him.
And
Here comes the global.
we were just Scary's back. It could have been worse. It could have lost someone else, or
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
5k though.
You know, Mercy's always been sort of the one here that seems to be out of position. They go and grab her. But that will be the opportunity to open up a Roche.
It just seems weird. Like a couple of minutes ago, maybe like 10 minutes ago, we were saying, well, Razor's just got his Maelstrom. And since then, he's just got like 2,600 gold. He's only got the Ogre Axe and Mithril Hammer. Like, his farm progression has been pretty bad, yeah.
It's not been on par with the cores of Dire here. But we do see that go down and relatively unchallenged.
Oh,
but
and
now they're in the neighborhood. Doom's in trouble. They'll find them 1-2 immediately. Aegis will be popped. They're looking for more. The Weaver doing work, zooming around, looking for people. Finds the Lifestealer. Now Pop comes back. He's going to just lay into that Razor, and the Razor is just gone. And now turns to the Mercy. The Mercy's just got to run and can't. The Ward, Sentry, whatever they're finding out. Now, Centaur. Big boy target.
Oh!
Oh, we got a button for that.
That's a chunky boy. And
He was a
he's
chunky
even
boy.
looking for...
Oh god, he's looking for more. There we go. He's got the ultra kill.
Roma.
Someone-
Where's my
stepping it
button
up
for the
here.
ultra kill? Why don't I have a button for that?
Yeah,
There we go. There we go. There's the tips. Finally, the tips come out.
But it's a friendly tip, not a shit tip. And you call this N8 Dota without any PM? No.
Ah, I know. I'm sadly
I'm
disappointed with the lack of tips.
Yeah, so good shout out by Typing with My Duck, saying that we forgot to mention the shard and the razor. I still don't think that, like, you know, in 17 minutes it's something like 4k gold for a BKB and 1700.
He got at least his BKB now.
Oh, he's got the Lotus
It
Orb
just
up and running
seems-
too.
Still seems like 335 gold per minute or something. Doesn't seem that much.
Like, but still, the question is, how does G2OP deal with the centaur? Now he has his retaliate aura, so
I don't think they can. This is the problem. You can't fight him first, and you can't fight him last, because even if he's the last one standing, he's still going to screw everyone up.
Does retaliate work through spell immunity? The tooltip says yes, so
I believe it
with
does.
the retaliate aura, the right click of course on G2OP gonna struggle. Not killing themselves when the centaur is around.
Also, I mean, the cavemen have 100% won, right? Because they have OP Wraith Pact.
Pops the rage.
It's already locked up. It's in the
Trying to
bag.
catch.
Despite securing the Roche on G2OP, they still lost a bit of ground in the game. Now 8k behind.
Yeah, but their Roche player died like kind of late, so it wasn't like he got super value.
Yeah, they instantly lost the Aegis.
It wasn't like there was like a small skirmish and they traded him for someone else, and then it was a fight 5v4. Was just
And
him.
now they got a lot of ways to deal with the global. No, actually only two. A BKB on Razor and a Lotus Orb on the Centaur.
That's going to be big, though. The global's been screwing them over really hard so far, so...
And Marcy working on the halberds to disarm the Queen of Pain. That's also always a nightmare for ranged carries. The halberds standing around 5 seconds, hitting nothing. Queen of Pain not going for... I mean, she has a rage. So if you click it early enough, you cannot get halberded, but... Risky.
Yeah, that's one of those plays where, you know, if you're on point with it, we saw it like last game where the rage came out every single time on point and did exactly what it needed to do, but if you mistime that by, you know, even a microsecond, you're done. Halberd's gonna get you.
Both teams
She's
grouping
useless, she
up,
can't
but
do
not
anything.
sure what to do. Try to be unsure. Do they want to fight?
I think that this Marcy needs a little bit of farm priority given. First of all, the Owner Shadows can be nicely upgraded. And also, the Sunge is pretty close to being a halberd. The recipe is already secured. So, I think they should just give this Marcy,
He's
like,
trying.
farm priority.
I think she's
Just
trying.
for, like,
Like,
farm
they gave
right
her
now.
a bit of jungle farm here to try to get something, but...
I think
Yeah,
that's also
just-
what they are saying. Just wait for my halberds. And I fuck this Queen of Pain.
Yeah, Spirit
Well,
Vessel is
then.
also really nice.
Tower is under attack.
So, what do you think about the... also, I don't know if you said it, but there's a gem on the Centaur.
Oh, I didn't see that
And
one.
no Blade Mail. What do you think about that?
I don't think he needs it.
I mean, at this point, maybe Blade Nail is too late anyway, so he's going for Shiva's next. I think that's a good pickup.
I'm gonna say bigger item,
Does-
right? Because the blade mail in this case is like, he can jump in if they focus him, great, then the blade mail's gonna do a lot of work, but they don't seem to be doing that now. They know better than to focus him
Yeah.
right away. And then at the end, it's like a one-on-one sort of fight. Yes, then he'll win, but he'll win a one-on-one fight anyways, regardless, pretty much against anybody. So
He's
go
gonna
now
go
your
Shiva's
item.
next.
And his double edge deals insane damage at this point.
Shivas is also pretty nice. A little bit of a treat.
212 strength.
Alright,
Times
they smoke up here.
1.6.
hoping to find someone.
Oh,
They'll run
could
into
be
the quap.
G2OP that gets caught.
Oh, immediately on the
get
quap.
The rage out! And
That's the quap deleted.
And they're also using the ulti. Looks
Oh,
like
the
they're gonna blow
macro-pyre
up.
just deletes one, but
it
they're running
was
forward
just
now.
done.
Oh, Lotus Orb doing a lot of work
Hero
there.
gone.
Blinking forward.
Next one.
Kills the one. Looking for the last one. Blink. 3, 2. There it is. Blink.
Otto
Oh,
versus
Remnant
the
away.
world.
Remnant away. So close.
Yeah, but now they get tier 2 mids. They can even force... actually, the respawn times are not too bad for G2OP.
I think they're gonna go high ground. Yeah, they're not gonna lose their creeps.
I mean,
they
Center
can
can
take
just
the tower.
tank everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still got a good
Carrying away
15
the
seconds
Weaver.
or so before the other team's up, so it's definitely enough time here to probably take at least the tower and get there. And you always got to worry about that
Again.
bloody centaur bleeping forward on top of you. Oh my gosh, that's scary.
I think they should. I think they should try.
Oh.
They should try to get back now. Everyone's respawning. No
Yep.
reason to push it harder.
Yep, you called it. They're all falling back aggressively here. Dire
Maybe
is
take the
poking out.
outpost. Or they can take the outpost and hang around here, I think, because top lane is gonna get some pressure already.
Still a good long ways until Roche is up, though.
Yeah, that's why the top tier 2 seems like the natural objective. Dire are looking to come out and fight, putting down some quite far back wards to do some scouting.
They pop a smoke of their own, right? Running in now.
Here's the macro pyre,
And, yeah.
and they can just disengage fully.
Center
Futa could be
down.
killed,
They'll
yeah.
catch the one. They got the doom.
Futa walked a really
Nice
weird
little
angle
catch.
there, like was looking to come down but could have gone up, would have been safe.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, looks like everyone else
At
is
this
safely
point, I'm
able
not
to
even sure
disengage.
if all 5 of G2OP can kill this center, to be honest. 35 armor, 5k HP, 130 HP per second region.
You would have to bring the whole party to bear.
How you deal with that beast?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
a
not
Giga
really
Jet
sure.
if I've ever seen one.
The blink away too, right? If he's ever in trouble, he'll just blink or spider wigs away.
Exactly, he has this spell if he gets globaled.
Yep, at this point. I
Okay,
think he's got
G2OP is trying
everything
it, let's see. And
Spider legs runs at him, frozen
I-
lotus.
Invoker realizes he hurts
He's
himself
now in
more
trouble.
than the centaur.
Oh, there comes the ult, just running him down now, so they have a bunch on top of him. There comes a static link. They throw down the spirit vessel. It's
Dispel
doing
in
work,
3
but
seconds.
here's the dispel. Comes out, but it's not enough. The gem's on the ground. That is how they kill them, ladies and gentlemen. They bring the whole party to bear, and it can be done. They get the gem as payment.
Because
Okay,
the answer
and-
was no, he
He
cannot.
proved me
1v5.
instantly wrong. They can kill center, but
I mean,
It takes the
Invoker
whole
died,
damn
but
team to do it.
Invoker did die. But honestly, if he just gets 2 Infernal Blade shots off, that's
He's done his job at this point, yeah. Like, that's
when he just gave
a huge amount of Centaur's
2k
health.
gold for 1 kill, 2k gold. That's something.
Yeah. Let's jump back over the net worth here. We still see he's marginally on top of the net worth there.
Yeah, the thing with Weaver is every fight so far he's been doomed, which means that until he finishes Lincoln's, that's the story of his game.
I
And
still
that's
think
just
that's
giving
the
Darren
priority.
Tice-
In terms of you want
Yeah, he is.
you want to doom him every single time if possible. So until he does have that, you're right. He's just going to be screwed.
But that's fair enough, and this is just giving Darren Tice some room to get back into the game. 16
That's
intelligence stolen now.
I haven't seen him the whole game, but now he has the Storm Surge talent, giving him 45% bonus movement speed.
Oh, that's the Scotty
Invoker
finished up on
for-
the Invoker there. Yeah.
So in terms of the most deaths this game, it's Invoker 8 times for the Dire side, and Futa the Doom has died 10 times for the Radiant side. Everyone's died once at least. This isn't some stylish game.
Yeah, but Centaur did it just to prove a point that he can die. He was unsure about it, now he knows he can
Yeah.
die.
I didn't want anyone to feel left out. He was like, everyone's gonna die once.
Yeah,
So
I was
what's
gonna
the
say
next
that, like, the
big
Invoker has
objective
everything
here?
that he would normally need, but without the BKB, he's just gonna kill himself on the Centaur.
Yep. And Roche spawning right now.
But they're smoking up, looking to find someone. Spider Legs right up over
Spider
top,
Legs.
finds 2. Spider Legs away though. He'll only get the Jakiro as payment. The wall comes down, keeping them all slow, tosses them over the wall, but from the back end there, laying in a bunch of
They
damage.
get
One.
that gem back.
Oh, here we
Doom
go.
on Queen.
Doom is off on the crop.
Yep. Leaps forward, trying to put in some work there with the ult.
One
We'll
more
just
blink and
continue
double edge
forward
is
because he
gone.
has no threatening whatsoever. Everyone else just got to run at this point.
And even the Beastmaster's gonna die now.
Yep. There's the triple kill.
Buyback.
Really got more.
Here's the
He's
quap.
looking for the quap. Oh, he'll blink
Weaver in
over and stop
trouble.
on top of the Weaver. The Weaver's got a remnant away. He will though. Again, the Invoker's just gonna kill himself if he attacks that Centaur.
Dire structures are fortified.
We'll just blink out at full health there.
The rest of the Radiant team should have been looking for objectives. Both of these racks are so low now.
But that was... Who used the buyback? Check.
Wow, Aesthetics cap is dropped for Centaur. I think he's gonna. I think
Two
he prefers
buybacks.
the Spider Legs. Actually. Maybe the Marcy.
The
Yeah,
Lotus
Marcy
Orb
with his
saves
gift
him
card.
there. He's got to turn and run. Now they're looking for more. They're collapsing onto the Razor, looking forward, but instead they'll find the back line here, and they're running at him. The Centaur's doing his job, splitting it up. But as the Centaur's picking
Meanwhile,
up the one back line, the other one's being dismantled by the other guys. So
But Weaver in trouble, he gets up,
no, he
jumps
moves
into the
wrong
arms of the
place.
Centaur.
Wrong place to jump in there, my friend.
Surely we're gonna see some racks fall now.
Yeah, no buyback on Queen and on Beastmaster. And Queen doesn't have Unleash now, ready.
Throws up the rage, throws down what he can. to try to
Deals
stop it.
1% of damage. Centaur's HP.
Feels like it does nothing. Centaur leaps in. It's finally taking a bit of damage from the Infernal
Global.
Blade. Global comes out. Will force a bit of a reset here, but not much. Now they're looking to turn. Gyro running them down here, trying to
Turn
find
them
some
down.
more. But the disengage is here. They're just all flying into the
This
wind.
goddamn Wraith Pact Totem. Jesus. What an annoying little shit.
I still hope they remove that fucking item, the Wraith Pact. I hate it. I hate it.
I see it all
Okay,
the
but-
time in the pro stuff, and I never see it in my pubs, and I'm just like, this feels fucking OP as hell. Why don't more people buy this?
Here we go. So, Marcy, gonna grab the rune, put down do some killing of sentries, and we're gonna see Darrentai, or probably Darrentai gets a little bit of a treat here from Rush.
Yeah.
Who's the shard gonna go to? I don't really have a. I mean, I
He
don't think
picks
any value there.
up the shard, holds it in the backpack for right
Nope.
now.
They should
I
just
think they-
destroy it.
Yeah, I think they've all got shards or don't have any value in shards.
Just destroy it. So we got a spell prism for the Weaver.
So I want to say one thing is that like every time you hear global golf, if the Marcy dies, it's really good for Dire. If the Marcy doesn't die, it's really bad for Dire because that's their like primary way to kill the Shikuchi annoying little Marcy. So in the last couple of fights, they have managed to get her, but they've still lost the fight. That's how dire the
And they're
situation
going
is.
balls deep.
Yeah, Centaur leaping in, feeling big and
How
ballsy.
deep?
It's got the
Get that
backup
on
there.
Queen.
They got the help. Now he's too far back. He's taking objectives. Leaps in again. Oh, now Dire's got to do something here.
We
This
went
is the last
trouble.
ditch effort. The Doom comes out onto the Quap. Still trying to fight through it.
How-
Barely does.
How deep is balls deep? Crop doing quite a lot of damage. Last year's
Oh,
gonna fall here, but
it's
so
not
is the
enough.
Crop.
Queen dead, no buyback.
And Darrentai is finally doing something in the game.
How much int does he have? 28! Smart boy.
His intelligence has doubled in the last like 10 minutes.
Well, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Dire is done on
Yeah.
the dieback, and they're just going to pound down this Ancient.
And for those of you who have the ability drive compendium, this will be a huge upset for your predictions.
It was a
as
huge
G2OP
upset for my predictions.
I did
I
not
mean-
expect that, but now we have it settled. Who's the best team in NA? SQCavemen.
I mean, it's Fruits is from Europe, by the way, so
No.
Playing under the NA banner. That's what it is.
Three NA people and 2 EU on Caveman. So we can call it
All right.
NA.
Noxville block, break that game down for us there. What happened? What went wrong? You know, we talked about the
I'll
Centaur
start off.
earlier game, but you know, break it down for us.
I
there.
mean, basically, solo Cavemen was solo carried by Darren Ty on the Razor. Came online at the crucial time, gathered a lot of intelligence, did a lot of damage, like 19,842. Took a lot of damage, 16,391. That's the lowest on this team. But basically, yeah, it was easy peasy game. But yeah, in reality, Centaur, I don't want to say solo carried the game. Futa did an okay job early on, but he fell off quite early. The Centaur was the one who kept him back into, kicked him back into the game. I think there were some good decisions made all around. I think if you do some deeper analysis in this game, there's a couple of spells which obviously Shikuchi was really good. Futa Stampedes were very helpful at key times. Darren Tide didn't have a great game, but managed to come back in. And yeah, even the last stealer was pretty helpful. A lot of dual breaths, last word. His dooms for a long time were keeping them in the game on the Queen of Pain. And then on G2OP, I mean Weaver was a standout player. But Mark Nolan really was somewhat shut down / disappointing. I don't know exactly how much of it is him to blame. It was very hard for him to zone in the lane when they did so badly early on, and when he got his Infernal Blade up, it just didn't seem to have the impact. His item build, I don't know what you have to say, Blop. I think Witchblade is totally fine, but after that, he just wasn't tanky enough. So, yeah. Jakiro, I had nothing really to say except some good global silences, a good toolkit, but just didn't do too much. And the Beastmaster had, I don't know, whatever. Beastmaster was equally unimpressive. Queen of Pain had some good moments as well. Once the second or third item came in for him, like Desolator after Desolator, and Leash was able to do some good harassments in those team fights. So overall, terrible game. G2OP get destroyed. Pretty happy all around. But I think if these two teams meet later in the tournament, it'll not only be an excellent grudge match, but I think it'll be very close.
Yeah, it was a close game, but the Centaur was that's the definition of a Giga Jet. He just did so much with his build. It was really also a dream build. Blink plus the normal Centaur kit with Retaliate, Double Edge, and on top of it the
Eye of the
Static
Storm. Yeah,
not
not to
But
be
also
underestimated.
yeah, it was
The Eye of the Storm, not
But
to be underestimated.
Also, it wasn't
Beautiful.
it's not just normal Blink, it's Quap Blink. So you get the
shard on
upgrade,
top.
strictly better.
Really great performance by SQCavemen. I'm impressed. I still thought Gyro 2P is the